Okay, so I got to go on this really amazing outreach to the strip clubs throughout Minneapolis, and the first place we went to was, we walked in, and the minute we walked up, a girl came out of the place, and she was like, "The stripper fairies!" And so we already know that there's a presence of people coming around and showering these girls with gifts. So there was a lot of favor for us to go in and just love on these girls. When we went in, we spoke with every single girl in there. At one point we were able to personally give them a gift, but there were a couple girls in particular that we got to pray for and just encourage them where they're at. There was another girl who I believe wasn't working, but she was there, and some of the other girls said to me, like, that girl needs a lot of love. And so I was able to sit and talk with her, and she started to really open up with me and connect. But then her boyfriend was there, and so he came and he was trying to come in, and he was just really sharing with me. We had an opportunity that he's just really battling a lot of things. And so it was an opportunity for me to just open up and be like, can I pray for you? Can I be there for you where you're at? And so they let me do that. And then we just kept talking to more of the girls. And then as we moved on, we got to go to another place. But there we had just as much, if not more, favor to go in and just go wherever. We spoke with every girl in that one as well. And we stayed there for probably about an hour and a half and just got to talk just about regular things, like, and just hear their heart and just hear what's on their mind, hear what they think about, hear what other people maybe don't take the time to listen to, because these girls just get so much taken from them. One girl I sat with, we talked about fishing, and we talked about she used to live in Chicago and then she moved here, and how she just feels really disconnected. And she used to go to church, but then when she moved here, she stopped. And so as we started talking more, it got a little bit deeper and deeper about why she wasn't going to church. And so I just was there to encourage her that she's always welcome to go back to church. But at the time, I think there's so much going on in this lifestyle that causes so much pain. It's almost like they have to disconnect themselves from reality and convince themselves that they're not doing what they're doing just to get through the day. And so as I'm sharing with her, she wanted to accept it, but she couldn't because she had to go work and she couldn't accept it right then and there. And so really, I just got to leave her with knowing that she's worthy and just remind her that she is. And so when she gets to a point that she can remember those words and that they can sink deep into her heart, we had the opportunity to do that with almost every girl in there. We got to pray. We had a huge prayer circle with all of the girls, and one of them even sang for us, and her voice was beautiful. And some of the prayer we had, they're just really extroverted and lively and loud, and they just love to be around people, and it's such a gift. They were such a gift to be around because they can have so much joy in their hearts that gets so taken advantage of. And then there was another girl who came in as we were praying, and she was just really heartbroken because she thought she was pursuing a relationship that was good for her, but found out that there was something wrong with it. And she came up just broken and crying, and she went up to the bouncer, and he was hugging her, and the bouncer stopped her and said, "These are women from the church, you should go talk to them." And she came running to us, and we all hugged her in this giant group hug. And so it was just this amazing opportunity to just be there. Just sometimes there's just not somebody there for you. And we got to be there for literally every single person in that club that night for almost 2 hours. And there were some people that were coming up because there are things that happen on the streets that we can't even imagine. And one of the men on our outreach who stayed outside the club just kind of as a covering was speaking to some of the men that were coming up to the club. And as a Muslim man came up to the club, he was coming in to see some of the girls, and my fellow messenger was just really ministering to his heart, and in the midst of ministering to his heart, the desire for him to come see a girl completely left him. And the guy decided to leave and go home. And so I know that there's hope. There's hope for this lifestyle. There's hope for this industry that love can break through.
Hey guys, this is Russell Wood with Firebase Dallas. I'm here with my good friend Steve Ugan with Firebase Twin Cities and the rest of the Firebase family here.
These guys are crazy. For Jesus. Here's the deal. We hope you love the video that you just saw. We want to bring you real life testimonies of the church being the church outside the four walls. Loving God, loving people, preaching the gospel, and making disciples. So we need your help, right? We need their help. So we need you guys to subscribe to this channel. That's right, this channel. Share this video everywhere with your grandma, with your mom, with your brothers, your sisters, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and all that. And help us get the word out. Jesus is coming back, and we got a world that needs saving. Amen? Love you guys.